Somebody once told me the world.
I keep thinking he's gonna find a new song.
Right, but he won't. He's just gonna do this over and over to
This
us.
is Smash Mouth because of Adam Smasher. This is all Corey DLG's idea. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio. I'm Joey Savage,
Corey DLG.
the intern back there.
Discount Nico DLG.
Discount Nico DLG.
I take no blame for this.
You should take all of it.
I didn't even invite him here.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
Wow, you're making me feel really welcome.
Right, yeah. Look, a 50% invite's about as good as it gets in this group,
Right.
so...
Right. You listen to us on Conroe's 104.5, 106.1,
Sister stations.
and worldwide at.
IRLoneStar.com.
You can always check us out at nerdthugradio.com or facebook.com/nerdthugradio. You done with that over there?
Don't question me. I live a life.
So we're doing our top three. It's celebrity death matches, MTV style claymation.
Why was Mills Lane the referee for all of them?
I don't know, but it's
like,
great.
now that I'm thinking back on it, like, how did he get that
Let's
gig?
get it on. Let's fight.
I would love, and this is kind of sick and morbid, but when one of them would get like beheaded or something, I mean, that's just the best.
They would go so far. Like, I remember giant robots and like space fight. Like,
Good stuff.
there was no shame in their game.
So my number two is going to be Sheldon Cooper
Okay.
versus Bill Nye the Science Guy.
That would be fun to watch.
Right.
That would be funny.
Like I would just see them like just creating stuff the whole time.
Right. Yeah.
Or Sheldon telling him how dumb he is and how he's wrong in all his stuff.
You know what's funny is Bill Nye being an engineer and having watched a little of The Big Bang Theory, they don't like the engineer. So,
No. Right.
No respect. No respect.
No respect here.
Right.
I also imagine Sheldon would be wearing like a Green Lantern costume the whole time.
Yeah, but just the costume, not like an actual like super, yeah.
No, just the costume.
That's accurate, I feel like. When you would bring like a sword from the wall that they have in their house. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that I can see that one playing out in my head right now.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just played out stuff in my head.
But I think Bill Nye would win.
You think so?
Yeah. Who would win?
Neil
Probably Bill
deGrasse
Nye.
Tyson when he tags in with the chair.
That would work.
NWO style?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you just have the whole Big Bang Theory cast show up.
Oh man.
All of them.
But they would kill Sheldon.
Yeah. That's what would happen.
That is what would happen.
That's
They
what
would
would
kill
happen.
Sheldon.
All right, what's your number one?
I don't know how he got a second show.
Dude, that show.
I hate that show. Anyway,
Which one? Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah.
the
it's terrible.
young,
Why don't you like that one? Because that's like the biggest show on TV.
I know it's just it's too just. I hate the laugh tracks and it's
it's like
awful.
an old school sitcom, right?
Yeah, and a lot of times it's not even funny. They just say stuff and it's just it's awful.
It's like one of those shows that it starts out decent for the first couple of seasons and then it just stagnates over time and just does not innovate as it repeats the same beats and the same routine.
But why
and the
would you?
same
Like, I
jokes.
think TV kind of lends itself to that. Like, okay, we
don't-
nailed the first three seasons.
it's not broke,
We're going to
don't
keep
fix
it.
recycling, right? Like, Walking
Yeah.
Dead at this point is the same season over and over and
You
over
shouldn't
again.
use Walking Dead as an example. There are plenty of examples of good television out there that does the episodic format. They have good writing and good character development too.
Right, but like the
he
Walking
sounds real meta.
He does. No, but The Walking Dead. So like, what I mean by that is they all complain for like 7 of the 9 episodes.
Right.
Big fight at the end. One main character dies.
Done.
Every season.
Move on.
Every single season.
That's like the last 3 seasons.
Exactly.
But that
Yeah.
new Big Bang show with the young kid.
Yeah, I don't understand
Like
how that.
it debuted and it was like the number one watched comedy in like 6 years.
And you know what's weird is Bobby Monahan from Saturday Night Live is getting his own sitcom.
Yeah,
And the
I saw
concept
that.
sounded really interesting to me, and I bet nobody watched it. I didn't even watch it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm part of the problem, but I bet nobody watched it. Because it's him at 3 different time periods.
Yeah.
And it's a kid actor, it's Bobby Moynihan, and then John Larroquette plays old him.
I love John Larroquette.
Man, Night Court. Night Court, bro. That's where it's at.
Night Court's where it's at. All right, so what's your number one?
So my number one would actually be, I would like to see the girls from Big Bang Theory have to fight the bunnies.
The bunnies?
The house bunnies.
The house
I
bunnies?
think that would be.
Man, Big Bang Theory twice on here. And the Kardashians. There's a
I'm just getting rid
trend.
of all. I'm just getting rid of all the people I hate. Like this was an easy one for me. It was just like take all the garbage and just put it on one little tray.
Big girl fight. You would like that, wouldn't you?
I would watch that. And then the winner is me.
And the winner's you?
Yeah.
There's got to be some decapitations in that one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, how many boob implants would fall out of that?
I don't know, a lot.
Like the house bunnies.
Would Penny win?
She's got a little street in her. I feel like she would win.
Got a little hood in her.
A little hood because she's from Oklahoma.
Yeah, she's from Oklahoma, right. All right, Adam, what's your number one?
I love you brought up Walking Dead. I think that Negan is one of the best villains
Yes.
I have seen on
Yes.
TV in a long time.
Yes.
He's not just evil, he's funny and he's evil. And that's hard to pull off.
It is.
And that guy, what's his name?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's just amazing.
But he's the king of nerd television. I don't know if you know that. Like, he is the king of nerd. He is in all of the essential nerd. He's the father of the two guys in Supernatural.
Okay.
When the dad would show up, he would play it. So he's the dad of like that's what 13 seasons on the WB, and then he was the comedian in Watchmen. And there's one other one that I'm forgetting that he was.
Was he the Losers?
He's Bruce Wayne's dad in Batman vs Superman.
oh yes, you're right. He is.
Yeah, and he's into Losers. Like, he's all over it. He is the nerd. Like,
He's this is the first time that I've watched see a villain coming on like a TV show,
Right.
And I was just like blown away. I'm like, wow, I love this guy.
do you ever watch The Blacklist?
I love it. Yeah, James Spader is
Raymond
he's
Reddington. Yeah,
one of my favorites.
Thank you.
So I put Negan and Lucille against anyone talking to their Apple Watch because they deserve to die.
That's a fair. I don't. When that thing came out, why did they do that? Do you think it was like out of guilt for the fact that people acknowledged that phones killed watches?
No, they just think. You know how stupid people are.
In
they
general.
have a phone right here in their hand, but they're so stupid. We're gonna sell them a phone that's smaller and they can wear as a watch.
But that's what I'm saying is, why did they go watch? Like, you could have just made it all an earpiece.
I hate the
or
earpiece,
like a
too.
glass. They could have gone glasses.
What
and then it would
about-
have had the
I
visual
hate the
and the
What
audio.
about like a medallion or a pendant, like a Flavor Flav, like kind of
yeah.
like
spinning rims?
You can hang
Just-
your iPhone from your necklace.
Yeah, just have like an iPad like hanging.
That would have worked.
like Life Alert.
Right, but
Life alert, but you can
less
call
cool.
people.
Yeah, like it'd be like the Life Alert thing, but a phone.
I hate when I
don't know
see
how-
people like, and they're talking to their watch or oh God, the runners, program and stuff on the watch. And it's like if it's really hot outside or if it's like raining and the weather's bad and they're still running, like I curse them when I drive by them. I like, you're just showing off.
Well, and who wants to be that healthy? Also, like, you're not gonna.
It's too much work.
How much more life are you really squeezing out of it at that
Right.
point? What are you getting, like an extra 4 years?
And that was one of their big selling points when they just revealed the new iPhone and the Apple Watch a couple weeks back, and they're like, "Oh, look, the health benefits," and I'm like, "Who cares?"
The health,
really?
but in order for you to get the health benefits, you'd have to be healthy.
Yeah, I
no
know.
one wants to do that.
Victoria
No.
got one.
No,
Terrible.
right.
Most of us aren't healthy.
No, and that's the other part is like I don't understand how we went back to watches. Like, we got rid of them with the phones, and then Apple was like, you know what we're missing?
Let's bring the watch back.
Watches.
Hey, when are people going to start doing the hey, you have the time, but you still do this. You point to your wrist. Why don't you like hold like a phone? Because no one uses a watch anymore. Why don't they do
I
that?
just I point at my
I think-
crotch. What time is it?
Well, and
What
that's the
time is
problem
it?
is that gesture gets you other things.
What time is it?
And this gesture, like into the palm, it just looks like you just want to stab them.
Oh, okay. All right.
I feel like you'll get a different reaction if you're walking the street going, "Hey,
I'm gonna try it.
hey."
Ellen did a great bit on a stand-up. This is years and years ago, and sometimes she annoys me. But she said, like when you're driving, you want somebody to roll down the window, you do the old crank thing because just pushing the button like this, it doesn't really do the same thing. You can't just say this. It's not. You got to crank it down.
Maybe that's what it is.
But it is.
It's the Ellen effect.
There's going to be these iconic things I think that'll never go away. We won't know what they mean years later.
Yeah.
But that's like I don't think people ever accurately say like where thumbs up or thumbs down comes from.
I think wearing an iWatch means you're a
Julius
douche.
Caesar.
Unless Apple wants to sponsor,
Oh, now he's going back and he's like,
Apple
oh,
wants to
man.
sponsor Two Bad Dads. Go ahead, right ahead.
He'll
wear an iWatch.
Tell you what, though, those watches didn't come cheap either.
No, they're too expensive.
That's the other
crazy.
part of it, right? Like,
Yeah.
the $600 watch. What are you gonna do with that? What if it gets wet?
Connect it to your $1,000 phone.
I don't
Yeah.
have $600.
Right. I don't either. I don't need to watch that bad.
No.
The phone still does that thing.
Right.
So, like, I don't know.
good
I'm
with
with you
the
on that. What's your number one?
My number one is
I don't care.
the Golden Girls
Okay.
versus the four chicks from Sex and the City.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good
That
one.
is
See
a
that.
good
I would
one.
love to see that.
I'm
I can just see, like,
assuming
the-
that some time travel's involved and we're not just going to have like 3 corpses and Betty White in the ring.
Yeah, no, right? No.
Okay, all right.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
time travel, of course.
Okay, all
It's a claymation.
Yeah, but they're still going to
I
they're
can
going to
just see,
reanimate
like,
the corpses?
I can just see the little.
I would watch that.
Was it Rose? I think the little old,
Yeah.
older one.
Estelle Getty.
Yeah, I can just see her like just bouncing around like karate moves the whole time.
There's no way she's not like ripping people's spines out. She was brutal in that show.
Yeah.
She was hurtful.
That show's so great.
She said mean mom things. Like,
Yeah.
she was brutal. Because no one gets to you like mom does. Like, your mom doesn't, because your mom's actually nice, and you don't say enough nice things about your mom.
Yeah.
But my mom,
Ham it up.
My mom goes for the throat. Like, if she even thinks there's a fight coming, she goes right for the
She
jugular.
wants to put you down before it can even
Before
start.
we even get to argument stage, she's just like, "Is that what you think, homeless guy?" And you're like, "Okay, wait, hang
Wow.
on. I have
you
a
out of the
home.
house."
I'm just not allowed in it legally right now. It's foreclosed. Like, I just vacant." Like,
I'm squatting.
right,
But I
I'm
do
a-
have somewhere I can live.
legally. They can't make me leave, Mom. That hurt. No, but so I like. She was mean. She was hurtful. She would win a death match.
I think she would be the ultimate winner. No, it's probably Betty White.
Yeah, because Betty White doesn't die.
No.
Not that we want her
can't
to.
get rid of that
Not
lady.
that Nerd Thug Radio would like to see Betty White dead. We want her
No, we
alive
like Betty
very
White.
much.
You want to be on the show? Hit me up.
Yeah, if that works. Yeah, for sure.
Have you guys seen a young Betty White? She was
Yes.
hot. Holy.
I think that's why she's still alive, because she did some good things for some good people. I bet. Yeah,
Man.
she earned it. She's
Or she made
alive.
a deal with the devil. One of the two.
Same thing.
Yeah, same thing. You got any honorable mentions? Before we get out of here?
I think I would like to see somebody from wrestling fight an actual UFC fighter,
Yeah.
and like the full cockiness of wrestling, and then
So like
just,
Brock Lesnar, who does both.
no, but like I would like to see like a Kevin Nash walk in the ring with like a Conor McGregor and just get brutally hurt.
I don't know. Or like Hulk Hogan versus like Randy Couture.
Oh my god. Oh, that would be the greatest fight ever, because Hulk Hogan would get such an ovation,
Yeah.
and then 7 seconds into the fight, everyone in the crowd
As
would
soon
be
as, he,
crying.
as soon as he goes for the big boot, done. Just knockout.
The
As soon as
worst
he even-
move ever. Like really? Like really? The boot and the leg drop. Like who
Right.
is that hurting?
Him. That was the problem. Was
Yeah.
it crushed his spine into dust.
So many
Good
times.
God.
Man, I loved Hulk Hogan
The
too. but
second his
move is
fist
so
raises, Randy Couture just breaks every bone from
But
the
here,
hip
he would
down.
just grab the ropes and then he would just
No.
punch, ropes, boot, big leg drop.
I got to the point where I couldn't watch Ric Flair anymore because his saggy boobs. Oh,
Or he would try to do that flip in the corner that he does.
so bad.
Like
Yes,
60. He's like,
yes.
You can't pull it off anymore. Like,
It
get out of there.
looked like he was wearing an extra suit of him. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it was. Like,
But 10,000 women later, he's
oh
still
man,
alive.
man.
Let's jump out to a break real quick. We come back. We'll get into the infamous Nico DLG segment. You're listening to Nerd Thug Radio.
Hashtag talking dirty to you.
is gonna roll